Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The time is 5 o'clock and the date is 19th of June, um, 2013. It's been way more than a year from that investigation that was happening. The second court should be any day. You don't receive any information in regards to that. As I said, the Iranian Baha'i terrorist group and certain other people have been clearly mentioning things that we go to the second court and then we take that money and certain peoples are in your life and we will kill you in the right time. We will chop your certain parts of your body up. We will disable you and many other things. And the people from the church, many of them are judges, undercover police officers, from secret services and many other people in order to discredit you. These people from the church are simply there to discredit you. As I said, the psychological aspect of what they were claiming, it didn't work. Sexual problem didn't work. Now they have to discredit you and make you a liar. So these people that have been aliegated by the UK government and everybody have been promised the millions of pounds are practically trying to discredit you. I mean, as I previously mentioned, the same thing as well. So, and then when they come to the court, they'll be standing in front of the judges and say, "Look, we are Christians, we are families. We don't know what he's talking about. This is this, this is this. We don't think he's telling the truth, or we think he's telling the truth." I don't know exactly what they are, but they're there to discredit you. Many conversations that they have among themselves, which each conversations that has happened in that church would be given to the judges. The lady who claimed to be, I've written a letter to the Queen, Her Majesty Queen, and said the lady who claims to be serving Her Majesty, who is clearly aware of the whole situation, telling me, "You talk about this money, we bury you in the middle of the road. You come from a beggar father, beggar mother," uh, and they're even talking about bringing a certain member of my family here and keep as a hostage. We will hang you in an international hanging day. We will kill you. We cannot give you all these millions of pounds. You're rubbish. You should have never born. Judges want to kill you. Judges want to do this to you. Judges want to do that to you. Many times there was meetings that people do this to you, do that to you, and many other threats that you're receiving. And these people from the church and certain other people who have been allegated that they make decisions in your life, they make decisions about your money, they make decisions about your life, they are planning clearly. All this would be used as evidence to maybe bring a member of my family. That way they have that person as a hostage and the money may be given to that person or many other things. They don't want me to have that money, and they say, as I clearly say, the disgusting police comes on your door and rape your mother in front of you, we kill this, we kill that, and many other things. And now they're telling me they're using a Christianity as a religion, which is a beautiful religion, like any other religion. They're using Christianity to brainwash you, to make you fundamentalist, to make you a hardliner. They brainwash you that we will put your name in a book of life. God doesn't want you to have this money. Jesus says whoever have too much money will never come to heaven. It is a lot harder for a rich person to reach the kingdom of heaven than a poor person. A lot of brainwashing. They're talking about how they can scam you. They're talking about, as I previously mentioned, some of them. How about if you get half of that money? How about if you get three-quarter of that money? How about if you get this? And they all have percentage. They all want to scam you. Everybody's there for money. Everybody's there for scamming. Just for your money because you're not English. You're a fucking foreigner. You're subhuman. Judges want to kill you. Judges have percentage in this money. Other people have a percentage in this money. Clearly, I don't care what religion I am, what I believe. Article 9 of the human right, the law. We are dealing with the law. We are not dealing with anything. Yes, the law says you are allowed to believe anything you want. The law says Article 3 of the human right, it says no one should be subject to torture. I am clearly under the torture. As of this moment, people who have my money at any cost, they have to be in jail. The entire police officers and many other people, threats are 24/7. There was a plan for my assassination again a few days ago, which the Movies are online, ladies and gentlemen. And the Christians tell you, oh, you are not ready. You have to seek the kingdom of God first. You have to do this first. You have to do that first. And these are just buying time in order to torture you more, so you're fed up, so they can brainwash you with Christianity, mentioning things like, oh, yeah, you're either going to end up killing yourself, or they kill you, or somebody makes some horrible decision about you somewhere. And the Iranian terrorist Baha'i group, in order to keep that money, they put in a lot of pressure on you, they torture you 24/7, they do not provide the government with those information, they blackmailing the government. um, and especially the people who claiming to be serving Jesus and whatever, and this and that, there are many other things among them, as I said, very high profile people. I've caught one of them with a certain device, recording device, which he grabbed from my hand and pushed it. I tried to take it, but without having a conflict in the church, it would not happen. And church is a holy place, and I don't believe doing something like that is necessary. Although that guy is so disgusting, a monster, that keep telling me, oh, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose this. Some of them at the church, some of the ladies were nice, they give you hope. Some of them are horrifying. Some of them are horrible and terrible and disgusting. That's what money does to people. So the UK government, using a Christianity, using a religion, and using the name of Jesus, brainwashing you, torturing you, and they try to push you into some sort of a cult. And once you go into that cult, there be other things, bad things happening. They're telling me, you only think about money. Jesus, you must think about this, you must think about that. That's my money, and I need that money for love. I need that money to get a lawyer, get the life, get everything else. I don't even have enough money to change my house. I'm receiving torture every day and night. The guy, the landlord, comes here who claims to be some sort of a judge, and I believe he was blackmailing me. He was telling me, I previously mentioned about him, that he's receiving some money, is a business, he's got to make a decision order he doesn't like. Maybe he was trying to tell me, listen, if I help you get that money, you have to give me a certain percentage, which I never offered such a thing. Everybody is trying to make money out of you. You have literally became a money-making factory for ministers, for police, for MI5 members, for many other people. Torture to death policy under the direct supervision of the judges, under the direct supervision of ministers, under the direct view of the police, under the direct view of every other party within the government, ladies and gentlemen. So all this that I'm going through would be used them as evidence in the court, and every second that I'm going through is just more people that have to go to the jail. When the judges are like this, when the police is like this, I mean, my only hope, I believe, my only hope is in God, is in God, is in God, is in God, is in Jesus. My only hope is in Jesus, but not the MI5 Jesus, not the fake Jesus, not the Jesus they use to brainwash you. As I previously, time to time, have mentioned, God will only give you enough money so you live a good, normal life, because He wants you to go to heaven. Your name is in the book of life, and all the other bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. They're threatening your family. You have forgot many things. You have closed your eyes on many things to save your family, and God will see this. God will like this. They practically threaten you all the time. People, many of them at the church, they're literally using device and phones and all the other stuff that they had to record you, and then they do it in such an obvious way. And then when you quote them and you tell them what you're doing, they simply come up with something else. And it's just a court business, ladies and gentlemen. Money is there to be made. Any day, that money, that payment of that money, clearly prove anybody, any organization, and anyone who comes and say whatever at the court will literally be lying. There, there is a horrifying situation in by the government of UK, horrifying way of torture by the government of UK. They're promising you a lot of rubbish which is never going to happen. Everything they promise is a lie, word by word of promises are a lie, ladies and gentlemen. There are nothing going to happen good for you. Everything they say is a lot of BS. Is only to steal that money, is only to bring you down, is only to torture you using the name of God. and this is clearly what's happening. I'm amazed and surprised how the judges would watch this, would have this, and in such a pressure that you are. And some of the things that's happening is so disgusting, ladies and gentlemen, that I wouldn't like to put online. I don't know, you're losing your hair, your beard's going white in some points, your hair's going white, you are practically, they are trying to make you crazy, and this is what they're planning to do, brainwashing you and torturing you with the religion, with the name of God, and many other things, ladies and gentlemen. So word by word of everything everybody say is a bullshit, and people that they tell me you are not ready for this, you're not ready for this, my answer to them is this: fuck you, all of you, you and your coats, you and your religion, you and everything that you believe, you and your entire family, you and your entire government. I want my right, and I will fight for my right to the very last end. And I believe in a God, the God who has created me, the God who is in the skies, the Jesus. I believe all of that, and I believe they are coming to get revenge from you who use their name in a fake way. You use their name to steal, you use their name to kill, you use their name to torture, and this is what you disgusting monsters do, and this is what you people are about. I don't know, paying people to beat people up and many other things, and a lot of other bullshit which I know and you know that are happening in my life. So this is clearly what it is. In case any member of my family come to the United Kingdom or anywhere else from wherever, I have no idea what's happening. In case there are talks, they would be kept as a hostage, and I would not hesitate on the same day from whoever, any power, any organization, in any position to take them to the court for keeping people as a hostage or making payments of my money to anybody else or making decision on my life. The entire people who has been making decision, who have been making decision about me, who are currently making decision about me and accepting payment from security services in order to torture you, but justifying it by he is not ready or he is this and he is that in order to torture you. And every day people tell you leave the country. I don't know, Queen doesn't want people like you in this country, leave the country. Queen doesn't want you to have this money, leave the country. This is one of the lady who says. The religious people say something else, people in the street, and many other people, ladies and gentlemen. So until the court date happens, I cannot wait to see the entire judges in this case hand to hand would be in jail and never come out. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good day.